Welcome back to Dead Panic. We're going to be doing turns 10 and 11 in this episode, so let's get to it. David is up first. He has grip tape on his tire iron. He has an elephant gun, zombie muck, and trail mix. And let's zoom in the board. He's going to get 2 actions. All right, so here's David. The first action he is going to do is he's going to take the elephant gun. And it says kill 1 zombie within range, but not in the same space as you, and then it becomes a club. And so he is going to fire at this fully healed brute, and the elephant gun immediately kills a zombie. There's just not 1 damage, it just outright gets rid of him. And for his second action, he is just going to move into that space. All right, up next is Julie. She has 2 actions. She has a first aid kit, a crowbar, and a helmet, and 2 radio pieces already assembled. And so the first thing she's going to do is she's going to, let's see her here, I might as well keep this. She's going to move into the same space as Davis. That's her first action. And her second action is she's going to use her special ability, and that's draw 2 cabin cards, give 1 away, and keep the other. So 2 cabin cards. Well, she gets hammer and nails, and she gets a rifle. So who is she? I think she likes the rifle. She's going to keep the rifle. She's going to give the hammer and nails to David. All right, and that's basically her 2 actions. And after that, of course, we get the lovely event card. So let's zoom out and deal with that. All right, so the ever lovely turn 10 event card is going to be the horde is coming. So it's just special text. Ooh, okay. Draw 4 tokens, roll a die, and place all 4 tokens in the same wood space. So we are going to get 4 coming out at once, and they are all going to be zombies because our last survivor is already on the board. So we're going to get a shambler. That's not too terrible. We're going to get a brawler. Our third one's going to be another shambler, and our 4th zombie is going to be a sprinter. All right, now let's find out where on the board they're going to appear in section 6. All right, so we're going to get a shambler, a brawler, another shambler, and a sprinter all showing up in section 6. And yes, now we're into my favorite part, moving zombies. And before I forget, the survivor moves first. He's going to move right here. And now that he is inside the cabin, he is going to drop the last radio part. Excellent. All right, let me zoom in and see if I can move these zombies correctly. All right, so in Arc 1, we have 2 shamblers, and they're going to try and get to our heroes. So they're going to move 1 space here. The brute with 1 hit point left is going to move 1 space over here. That was the only zombie in Arc 2. And we have a brawler right here, and he's going to move 1. That takes care of Arc 1, 2, and 3. And there's nothing in Arc 4, and there's only 1 zombie here in Arc 5. He is going to move 1 this way towards our heroes and the survivor. And then I'm going to have to zoom in on other parts of the board for the rest of the movement for Arc 5 and 6. All right, so in Arc 5 we have a creeper, and we have to roll a die. And we roll a 4, and that means all creepers are going to move. So he's the only one in Arc 5. He's going to move up 1. And then we have a horde of zombies over here. Of course, the creeper is going to move 1. The shambler is going to move 1. The sprinter moves 2. The shambler moves 1. The brawler moves 1. And that is it for movement, unless I've messed it up, but I don't think I did this time. And that is going to be moving us on to fighting zombies, and there is going to be a fight occurring. So let's deal with it. All right, so the fight that's going to happen is right here in, I guess, the bedroom with the radio piece. And we have a survivor, we have Julie, and we have David. Now, we can decide as the players if we want the survivor to fight, if we want us to fight, and which one of us. And I'm going to opt to have the survivor fight, and it's because it's a brute. Now, the brute only has 1 hit point left, so it's going to die, and the survivor's going to take 1 hit. But he does the job for us and takes the brute out. And that's it for battles. And now we're going to go right into turn 11. So the bait token is going to change over to Julie. Julie is going to go first. And I guess she made a little bit of a tactical error here. She shouldn't have picked up an extra item, because now she has 5 items, and if she picks up that radio piece, she has to discard something, which would either be the helmet, But you know what she's going to do? Her first action, she's going to trade the helmet. And she's going to give that to David, who also has 5 items. But David is going to take his club, which was the elephant gun, and he's just going to discard it, to discard down to 5 items. So now he has the tire iron and the helmet. Excellent. And now Julie, for her second action, can pick up the radio piece. She can't assemble it completely yet, because that takes an action. But she does now have the radio pieces, all of them, and a rifle, a crowbar, and a first aid kit. All right, that's her 2 actions. And now it is David's 2 actions. And I think the first thing he's going to do, he's going to use the hammer and nails, and he is going to put a wall up here because we have the brawler just outside the wall. He probably wants to move. And then I think we're going to have David move 1 space over here with this shambler, and he is going to fight the shambler with the tire iron, which gives him +1 to melee, a +2 because of the grip tape. So he gets +2, and he needs to roll a 7. He gets an 8. This shambler has been taken out of the picture. And that's it for David's 2 moves. And so that is going to conclude their actions. And yes, now we have to have that lovely, ever-exciting event card. All right, and the event card for turn 11 is, oh my god. Okay, draw 6 tokens, 1 at a time. Place 1 in each arc in the woods as you draw it. Okay, well, we're going to get 6 zombies this time. Ouch. But they're going to just be placed in each of the 6 zones. So let's just start. In zone 1, we're going to get a run-of-the-mill shambler. In zone 2, we get another shambler. In zone 3, we get another shambler. In 4, we get another shambler. Okay. In 5, we get a sprinter. Okay, that's not as good. And in arc 6, we get another sprinter. Whew, all right, that's 6 zombies added to the board. And now it is time to move zombies. And I'm going to try and get this right. In arc 1, we only have 1 shambler. He's just going to move 1 space straight ahead. When we look at arc 2, we have a shambler out here. He's going to move 1 space straight ahead. These 2 shamblers are going to move into the same space as Julie and our survivor. So there we have that. In arc 3, the shambler will move 1. The brawler is going to hit the wall because he's trying to get in here towards our survivor and hero, and he's going to put a crack on that wall. And then the shambler here in arc 4 is going to move 1 ahead because he can see David. There's no wall here. So far, so good. The sprinter cannot see David because of this wall, so he's just going to go straight ahead 2 spaces. And now we're going to roll for the creepers. 1. So creepers do not move this turn. So this creeper is going to stay put. This creeper is going to stay put here. And this sprinter now, his first move is going to be here, and then he sees David, and he will move second move here. The brawler is going to move 1. The shambler will move 1. This shambler will move 1, and this sprinter will move 1, 2. And I do believe I got all the movement right. All right. So next up from movement is we have fight zombies, and we're going to go ahead and do that in the bedroom. Okay, so we have 2 shamblers, Julie, and a survivor with 2 hit points. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the survivor do the fighting. So he is going to take out the 2 shamblers for 2 hit points. He is himself going to be taken out, turned into a zombie. And this brings up an interesting rule. Does Julie now have to fight the zombie who was a survivor? And the answer to that is no, you don't. You don't have to fight a survivor turned zombie on the turn that they turn into a zombie. So that is move zombies. That was fight zombies. And wow, I think that's going to conclude it. So the bait token now is going to move over to David. We're getting very close to calling the van. We have all radio pieces now. Julie just needs to assemble it and call the van. Next turn would be, I guess, turn 12 and 13. And we still have some items, useful items, and I think we're doing pretty well here. We may get out of this. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Join me next time for turns 12 and 13, when we're going to call the rescue van. This is Dead Panic playthrough with 2 players. Thanks for watching, and next time, like I said, turn 12 and 13.